Yeah.
Hey guys, we have no microphone, so if you want to just come in.
Yeah.
Stayed there
Nice.
You should come on up. All right, so you ready to roll it? Tell me when. Go? Yeah. All right, good afternoon, everybody. Good evening as well. My name is Mark Washoe. Just wanted to, hello, I wanted to welcome you all to Cobbs Hill Park here in the great city of Rochester, New York. We do not mean for this to be a huge formal occasion, but it's incredible that you all came, and we're going to Facebook Live this for those that unfortunately couldn't make it and are out of town. And I think Chuck, we FaceTimed with him earlier today, and I think he's going to watch, or definitely watch the video. So just wanted to start off by saying a few quick thank yous. I'd like to thank Mayor Lovely Warren from the city of Rochester for, that always happens, dropping the racket when you're on the court. I'd like to thank James Farr, who's the Assistant Director of Recreation, Mitch Rowe, Director of Parks, Maintenance, and Forestry. He's here from the city as well. John Picone, who we'll hear from shortly, and Andrew Hafner, who is here. He's Chuck's stepson. So I just wanted, for those of you not too familiar with everything that's happening, is back in the late 80s and early 90s, Cobbs Hill, this place was a hotbed for tennis. It's a little strange that there's not many people playing, because even to this day people play here. But back in the 80s and 90s, you come up here after work, Al Stollery's here, he will tell you that it's just people playing all over these courts. You come here on a Saturday, you come here on a Sunday, all you got to do is bring your racket and you're going to get a game. And Chuck was always here. Sorry. Anyway, I think I was going to get emotional on that one. So anyway, he was always here. This was his court. It's amazing how many people he affected and touched lives, brought people together from this community. The fact that all you are here on a Friday with less than a week's notice, pretty incredible. So I just want to say thanks for everybody coming. The other thing about Chuck that was amazing was not only did he put people together to play tennis, he was always very generous, right? If you didn't have money for a lesson, doesn't matter, he would teach you. If you didn't have a racket, he would find you a racket. I don't even know where he got them from sometimes, never asked. Just a racket would show up. If you couldn't afford to pay for stringing, he would string your racket for you. And that generosity was something that I think everybody that knows Chuck would say that continues with him to this day. So that's something that just always sticks out with me. And then I also remember just being a kid, this very court, standing on here, like you couldn't just play here. Like you couldn't just come up and play, right? Like when I came, it was like I got to bounce the ball on here, and then one day I got to warm up the big guys that were here playing. Then I always got banished to the side courts, and it wasn't until one magical day where I actually was hitting, and Chuck, the match was going to begin. He said, "Hey, you could actually stay and play." And I looked around. I guess maybe somebody didn't show up that day, but I had actually made it. I actually got to play a set on the center court here. So even though he wasn't officially running the courts, he certainly ran the courts. So it was always like a privilege and honor to play on center court and to play on Chuck's court. And again, those of you that were familiar with those days would totally know and remember what I'm talking about in that regard. So in summary, I just wanted to say thank you. Thanks to the city of Rochester again. Thank you, John. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you to the mayor. This is a great day. It's been a long time coming, but it's very exciting. And from this day forward, this court will be Chuck's court. And with that, turn over to John Picone from the city of Rochester. Thank you very much. Thanks, John.
Great, Mark. Thank you.
Well, it's great that you shared those stories, Mark. I myself also came up to Cobbs Hill as a youngster in the 70s and met my wife up here. So this place is very fond of me. She actually took lessons with Chuck as well. So special place. I'm glad to be a part of this. Mayor Lovely Warren, on behalf of her and the city of Rochester, and our Parks and Operation and Department of Recreation and Youth Services, and Commissioner Marisol Ramos Lopez, I thank you for coming today and honoring Chuck. And it's great that his son could be here, Andrew, for this event. So all the way from Charleston, so that's impressive. So, and Mark, a special thank you to you to pull this together in such a quick amount of time. It's quite impressive. And I would just like to kind of read a little proclamation that Mayor Warren has put together. Whereas Chuck Spencer, an avid tennis player since the age of 17, was the Central New York singles doubles champion in 1964. And whereas Chuck established himself as a coach and leader in Rochester tennis community from 1964 to 2009. As a coach, he led many players at Nazareth College from 1992 to 1997, Spancerport High School in 2006, as well as a number of junior programs here at Cobbs Hill, Nazareth College, and Brighton Henrietta Tennis Club. And whereas along with his wife Dee, Chuck ran a number of tennis programs from 1967 to 2009, including the Seasons, Cobbs Hill, Brighton and Irondequoit Tennis Clubs, Tennis Heaven Pro Shop, Tennis Club of Rochester, the Country Place, and Mendon Tennis Club. And whereas he organized many high-profile tournaments, some of which were played here at Cobbs Hill. And whereas for many years in the 1980s and 90s, Chuck was a fixture at Cobbs Hill courts and introduced countless youth and adults to tennis, making Cobbs Hill a vibrant tennis hotspot. And whereas Chuck's friends and colleagues continue to honor and recognize Chuck's lifetime contributions to tennis and overall fitness in our community, and now therefore, I, for lovely A. Warren, Mayor of the City of Rochester, New York, do hereby dedicate, on behalf of the City of Rochester, residents and visitors, this court from this day forward at Cobbs Hill to the Chuck Spencer, the legend of Cobbs Hill.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Andrew, do you want to say a few words? Sure. Thanks, Sean.
I never got to play on the center court. I was too young. But
You played
I
today.
used to sit and play on these rocks and just watch these gladiators play every day, and it was incredible. There goes another racket. But if I had to speak for Chuck, I think some of the things he would say, you know, this place is so special to him. This is where he met his wife. This is where he met his kids. And when I say that, I don't mean just me, myself and my sister. Everyone he taught were his kids. No matter what age you were, he would give you the shirt off his back. And he would do, like Mark said, he would work for free. Made my mom very frustrated sometimes, but he did it for the love of the game. And this is such an honor and such I mean, unbelievable. Thank you so much for the city. Thank you so much, Mark, for doing this.
Fabulous.
All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. That concludes our formal presentation, and for this day forward, and here we go. Chuck Spencer, the legend of Cobbs Hill Court, and you can still hear him chirping right now, and you need his permission to this day to play here, so you gotta call him up. Thanks, Chuck, if you're watching. We love and miss you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Quick step. Remember the quick step? He wanted to
Oh, yeah.
shuffle. Yeah.
Of course, Minnie.
I know.
Thank you, everyone.
Mark, let's
We
do a
got some
quick
more questions.
photo.
Yeah, let's do a photo in front of it. Awesome. Thanks, guys.